Okay, this is your bird dog clinic, the annoying Andy way. This is where we get really technical. This is one of the juiciest moves on the market to get so much goodness. It's an awesome opportunity to practice these core bracing and good movement concepts. Also, just a wicked drill. It's so hard if you get it right. I don't care how strong you are, this should suck. Okay, bird dog, hands are under my shoulders. Knees are under my hips, and I'm going to look for that good neutral spine position that we spoke about. A nice soft little drop through my low back, and it's going to re-arch through my high back. Be strong against the floor, push down into the floor to come up into here. Yep, up high between your shoulder blades, like very good, good. Then the action is going to be one arm goes straight out, and that's via my shoulder, of course, not arching my back. Arching my back would look like this. If Lizon arches her back to achieve arches to come up, to lift her arm, that's her back doing it, as opposed to her shoulder doing it, then her shoulder. That's what we're looking for. Opposite leg goes straight out back. Now this is where things get interesting. Here my leg is, my hips are lifting my leg, and it's going to want to go really high. If I go really high, I get into an archy back. Opposing forces now, this is where the goodness comes in. Butt's trying really, really hard. That's like max effort. But my core is working to resist the arch in my back. So I can only go as far as I can without arching in my back here. If I let my core go and I get a big old arch in my back, see there's a big bend here. That's too far, so I'm gonna lower, get my abs on really strong, and now I'm fighting myself. Okay, the action, knee's gonna come in. Same thing here now, same thing, I'm gonna squeeze my knee as hard as I can into my chest. But here you'll see I've let my core go, so now I'm flexing in my spine a little bit. So now I'm gonna squeeze my knee in really hard. Knee comes in towards my chest really, really hard. But I'm also core is working to resist bending through here. So she's gonna go a little further back with her leg. She's got a big old orange between her thigh and her ribs and her belly. She's trying to squeeze that, but keep this flat, exactly like that. Yep. The arm action, we're going to spin Lizon around here. She can relax her legs. She's going to face you real quick. The arms get weird for Andy's way. Instead of the classic in, the best way to do this is going to be arm is straight out, palm faces the floor. And it'll be easier to see with Lizon facing you this way. So while her knee is coming in, her opposite side arm is going to come in also. I'm looking for this like my forearm is on the coffee table. This is the best way. And now you got an orange between your arm and your ribs. You're trying to squeeze that in your armpit. That's how lats work. Squeeze that really, really hard. Really, really hard. If I were to pull on your elbow, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to resist me. Squeeze. Action is probably going to be something like a 3-second hold here. Just squeeze the juice as hard as you can. And then drop. And then go get the other side. So real time, she's going to go out and reach. Whoop. She's resisting the changing of shape in her spine. This never moves. Her core is working to maintain that shape. Her shoulder's working to hold her arm up. Her hip is working. Hip is working to move her leg, not extending in her back. That's via the hip, not the leg. The in comes in. Arm comes in also. Once you figure them out, you can do these at the same time. Squeeze everything. Squeeze really, really, really hard. And then out. 2 or 3 of those should really get things cooking. If you are, and this is elite, like this should, if you find it, this should suck real good. If you are in elite mode, then your next option would be just float your knees just off of the floor like this. Whoop, out, hold, in, and squeeze. Squeezing hard. You're just opposing your own forces. So that should be how you say le hard, no matter who you are. The bird dog.